Hello, my name is Kenneth Chooks and thank you so much for coming here. Now, I have a $100 note with me, okay? And in this video presentation you're about to watch, I'm going to show you how you can turn a simple $100 note like this into at least $10,000 in 4 weeks. I know you might be a little bit skeptical, but that is possible. And in this video you're going to watch, I'm going to show you the step-by-step formula how you can turn a simple $100 note like this into $10,000 in 4 short weeks. So ensure you stick with me as I show you this awesome and wonderful money-making opportunity. See you on the other side. Hello, and thank you for sticking around with me. Now, like I said, my aim for shooting this video is to show you a simple 3-step formula that you can follow that can make you at least $10,000 over the next 4 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to show you how you can make $10,000 over the next 4 weeks. Okay, and I'm going to show you right here and right now in this 20 minutes or so video. Now, before we proceed, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Now, like I said earlier, my name is Kenneth Chooks, and just like so many of you, I've been online for several years. And of course, in my first few years online, I didn't make a dime. I actually think in my first 4 years of being online, I couldn't even make $1. Yeah, in my first 4 years of being online, I couldn't make $1. You see, I was purchasing several different products. I was purchasing a $100 product today, a $200 product here today, a $50 product here today. I purchased some $2,000 products. But at the end of the day, I didn't have anything to show for it. Now, that's not to say all the products are bad, alright? Of course, 90% of the products were bad. 90% of the products are just all saying the same thing, just some rehearsed information, alright? But apart from that, some of the system that were being shared in those products, some of the strategies that are being taught in those products, they're kind of difficult for me to follow. And I was getting confused by the day, because today there is affiliate marketing, tomorrow there's Google AdSense, next tomorrow there is domain name arbitrage. I just couldn't focus on something. And if you've been struggling to make money online, one of the reasons could be maybe you're not focusing on something. You need to find something that you can focus on, because I couldn't make money online all the time. I was trying different things until I now start focusing on one simple system. And that simple system became profitable, and I made lots of money with it. Until today, I keep making money from that system. In fact, let me show you one of my online accounts. Alright, here's one of my merchant accounts. Now, if you can see this, over the last 30 days alone, these accounts have generated over $35,232 for me. That is just one account, just one strategy, and it has brought in over $35,232 in just the last 30 days alone. Now, if you can see, the profit for today has gone over $1,500 just today, and today is not over, of course. See, this is how I make money every single day. All right, and if you look at my Aweb account here, you see that every single day I pull in between 700 to 1,000 new people to join my mailing list. 700 to 1,000 people that want to buy from me every single day. Here is 182. This was yesterday. Today it brought in 195. This one brought in 95 today. The day is not over, of course. Yesterday it brought in 105, 103, 252, 105, 98, 118. So you can see yesterday the total was 685 subscribers. Today I've gotten about 760 subscribers so far. Okay, and of course the day is not over. Now, this is what happened for me. This is the kind of results I get every single day. I'm making several thousands of dollars every single day. I'm building a mailing list of 700 to 1,000 new people that want to join my mailing list, that want to buy from me. Now, as amazing as that might be, I'm going to show you how I do it and how you can also do it also. So what you need to do right now is to take away every form of distraction. This video is not going to be so long, probably 25 or 30 minutes hopefully. Take every form of distraction and focus on what I'm about to share with you, because it can change your financial life. I mean, what I'm going to share with you can make 2013 one of your best year ever. But that is not going to happen if you don't focus, alright? So I need to take away every form of distraction and give me your undivided attention, okay? So what is this 3-step formula that can make you at least $10,000? What is that 3-step formula that I use to make money for myself? Before I tell you that 3-step formula, let me say something very, very shocking. What is it? I hate ClickBank. I hate ClickBank. Now I know that might sound surprising for some of you, especially if you know about ClickBank. But if you don't know about ClickBank, I'm going to show you why I hate ClickBank and why ClickBank is one of the greatest reasons why you've not been making money online and why so many other people are struggling to make money online. All right. So with that said, let me quickly go to clickbank.com. So I'm going to open up my browser right now and I'm just going to type clickbank.com. All right, this is what the ClickBank homepage looks like. Very, very lovely design. All right, now before I proceed, let me say I don't have a problem with the ClickBank owners. All right, or no, I have a problem with the ClickBank company. They are great company, but their formula makes you struggle before you can make a dime online. The way their system functions, it makes it hard for a newbie. It makes it hard for someone just starting out to make lots of money online. Okay, so I'm going to show you why that is. So I'm going to quickly log into my account right now. Then I'll go to the marketplace section. Here is what the ClickBank homepage marketplace looks like. This is what the marketplace looks like. Now you know ClickBank brings the vendors and affiliates together. See, the vendors want to sell their product, and the affiliate comes here and pick the product, and then they go online and sell. All right, you can see a product and it has about 2,000 affiliates all trying to make it sell. Okay, so this is what the ClickBank marketplace what it looks like. Now if you want to sell a product, you come here, you click the marketplace button, and then it brings you here, and then you can select one of the multiple categories it has. So just for a quick example, let's click the arts and entertainment category. All right, this is the art and entertainment category. Okay, and this is like the average sale you're going to make when you sell this product. This is the average sale you can expect to make. All right, this is the average sale. This is the average commission you're going to make for each of this product that you sell. All right, so here as you can see, you're going to get paid $24. Here you're going to get paid $73. It's actually $65 really if you look at it here, but anyway, you're going to get paid that. Here you're going to get paid $27. Here you're going to get paid $31, and the list is endless. Here you're going to get paid $21. Here another $31. All right, here's $26. Here's $20, and then you can go to the next page, and then they have loads of products like that. So that is number one, and I want you to pay attention. Okay, but before I say why I hate ClickBank, let me show you another category. This time let's try the health and fitness category. All right, this is the health and fitness category. The first time we went to the arts and entertainment category, and we saw products ranging from $20 to $25 to $30. Okay, here you're going to get paid $38, I think. All right, here you're going to get paid I think $45. All right, here is the health and fitness category. If you can remember very well, we first went to the arts and entertainment category, and we saw different products ranging from $20 to $30. And here also the health and fitness category, we're going to see what the average sale is like for each product that you sell. All right, here if you see the average review total, you're going to be paid $28. Here you're going to be paid $31. Here you're going to be paid I think $38. Yeah, $38. Here you're going to be paid $23. Here you're going to be paid $18. Here you're going to be paid $25. And the list goes on, and here you're going to be paid $31 for each sale that you make. All right, you're going to be paid I think $43. Yeah, $43. Okay, and here you're going to be paid $29. All right, and just like that you can go to the next page and you see much more products. Okay, now did you notice something? Now we can go to other categories also, and then we'll find the same thing. But did you notice something, that the average sale or the average commission you're going to get for each product that you sell in the ClickBank marketplace you're going to get paid between $25 and $30 per sale. Did you notice that? That the average commission you're going to get ranges between $25 and $30. Now, what does that mean? Let me open up my calculator here. Now, that means you're going to make $10,000 in a situation where you are being paid $25 per commission, right? It means for you to make $10,000 in a given month, you're going to sell 400 products, right? Now, think about that. You're going to need to sell 400 products every single month for you to be able to meet up your $10,000 target. Now, that is huge. Okay, that is very, very huge. Okay, that is so huge. Think about that for a moment. For you to make $10,000, you have to sell 400 products every single month. Now, do you see why it is difficult for a lot of people to make money online? Because hey, this guy is just starting out and he's expecting to sell 400 products in 1 month. Now, that is not all. That is just number one. The second reason is because for you to sell 400 products in a given month, you're going to need to drive thousands of visitors to your website. You're going to drive thousands of visitors to your website. Alright, so let's assume you want to sell 400 products. The average internet website converts between 1 to 2%. Alright, the average internet website converts between 1 to 2%. Now, these are stats. I'm not trying to bring these things down. These are statistics that have been confirmed. Alright, the average website sells converts between 1 to 2%. Now, which means if you get 20,000 people to your website, right, and the website is going to convert at 2%, you're going to get 400 sales. Meaning, if you want to sell 400 products, now are you seeing this? You're going to need to bring 20,000 people to your website. Think about bringing 20,000 people to your website every single month. Not forgetting the fact you're going to have to pay for traffic, of course. Alright, you're going to pay for traffic. Maybe you're going to pay for Google AdWords or pay for Facebook AdWords or whatever formula you're going to use. But think about bringing 20,000 people to your website every single month. It makes selling 400 products so difficult. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? You agree with me, right? Alright, so I believe you agree with me. And with that, you see why it is difficult for you to make money online using the ClickBank formula, because it makes it so difficult and it makes you struggle to bring 20,000 people every month and convert at 2% for you to make 400 sales, which gives you $10,000, assuming you're going to be paid $25 per commission. All right, so with that said, what is the easiest formula to make money online? I mean, we have just few months to the end of 2013. What is the easiest way that can start making you thousands of dollars starting from this very month? It's a 3 simple step formula, and I'm going to show you what those steps are. Are you ready with me? All right, let's go. Step 1, you're going to set up a system. Step 2, you're going to traffic the system. Step 3, you're going to convert the system. Step 1, you're going to set up a system. Step 2, you're going to traffic the system, and step 3, you're going to convert the system. In other words, you're going to find out a much more profitable system that is much more profitable, that is easier for you to make money than ClickBank. You're going to set up the system. Then steps, you're going to drive traffic to the system, okay? Because until people see what you're selling, you can make money. Then step 3, you're going to convert the system. You're going to make more money from that system apart from just sending traffic to the system, okay? So with that said, what system do you want to set up? Now, there are lots of systems online. There are lots of opportunities to make money online. Like someone said, there are 1 million ways to make $1 million online. All right, but what is one of the fastest ways to make money online right now in 2013? One of the fastest money making opportunity is the Empower Network. The Empower Network. And in this video, I'm going to quickly show you how you can set up the system, traffic the system, and convert the system. Now, the Empower Network is a very powerful way of making money online. And in fact, over the last 18 months alone, they've paid out over $30 million in commission in the last 18 months alone to just 40,000 people. Think about that. Over 30 million, that means over 40,000 people just like you and I have been making money from the Empower Network program. It's one of the easiest and fastest way to make money online right now, and I'm going to quickly show you why that is possible. All right, so with that said, let me quickly go to the Empower Network website. This is what the Empower Network website looks like, a very easy and lovely website. Now, the Empower Network was founded by two guys, Dave Sharp and David Wood. Dave Sharp and David Wood. Now, this is Dave Sharp, and as you can see him here, and then you can play this video and then you hear him speak. And which is other partner, which is David Wood, and these two guys founded the Empower Network. All right, as you can see, they have over 100,000 people who have signed up with them. Over 100,000 people. All right, and as you can see, that over 100,000 people have signed up here. Wonderful. And of course, those 100,000 people, over 40,000 people are their affiliate, and they're making money for them. So, like I said, in the past 18 months alone, in their first 18 months, they paid out over $30 million. Think about that. That means lots of people are making money, and I want you to jump into the opportunity, and I'm going to show you how that is possible. All right, now when you come to the Empower Network website, you're going to click products. So now step one, we want to set up the system, right? We want to set up the system, and I want to show you how to set up the system. So the first thing is to go to the Empower Network website. All right, when you go to the Empower Network website, you're going to find this, and you're going to click products. Now when you click product, it brings you here. Now there are 5 major products in the Empower Network system. There are 5 major products. All right, they have the blogging system, Inner Circle Mastermind, Costa Rica Intensive, 15K Formula, and the Costa Rica Masters. And I'm going to show you how these 5 different products can make you thousands of dollars. Now this first product is $25. Okay, you can see it's here, lovely. Comes with a whole lot of stuff. $25, as you can see. The Inner Circle Mastermind is $100. Alright, then the Costa Rica Intensive is $500. Alright, Costa Rica Intensive is $500. Okay, then the 15K Formula is $1,000. See, is $1,000. And finally, the Costa Rica Masters is $3,500. Alright, so these are the 5 major products in the Empower Network. Now, what does this mean? Let me tell you what this simply means. In the Empower Network, the way it works is this. For each of these products that you sell, you're going to be paid 100% commission. I'll say that again. For each of these products that you sell, you're going to be paid 100% commission. 100% commission. And I know that might joggle your mind a bit, okay? But that's the truth. For each of these products you sell, you're going to be paid 100% commission. In other words, in the case of the Inner Circle Mastermind, which is $100, if you want to make $10,000, which is our income, you just need to sell how many of this? 100. In the case of ClickBank, you have to sell 400 and get 20,000 people to your website. In the case of the Empower Network with the Inner Circle Mastermind, you just need to sell 100 of this. Alright, 100 of this, and you don't need 20,000 people to your website to make that happen. Now, they also have another product, of course, the Costa Rica Intensive, which is $500 and $500. What does $500 mean? It means for us to hit our income goal. It means for us to hit our income goal of $10,000, we just need to sell 20 of this. Oh my God, do you see that? We will have to struggle to sell 400 products and bring 20,000 people to your website, or will you prefer to sell 20 products and hit the same target?
That is the difference between a struggling internet marketer and an internet marketer that is making thousands of dollars. These are the little things that make it possible. Of course, they have $1,000 product and a $3,500 product. Now, let me tell you something very instructive. It takes the same amount of effort to sell a $25 product like it takes to sell a $500 product. I'll say that again. It takes the same amount of effort to sell a $25 product that it also takes to sell a $500 product. It's all about value. Can a customer see the value of a $25 product? If yes, they're going to purchase it. Can they see the value of a $250 product? If yes, they're going to purchase it. Can they see the value of a $5,000 product? If yes, they're also going to purchase it. It's all about value, value, and value. It's all about value. So the first thing we want to do is to set up the system, and I'm showing you how the Empower Network works. Okay, so they have 5 major products. So what you're going to do, you're going to join the Empower Network, and I'm going to quickly log in right now, and I'm going to show you what the members area looks like. I'm sure this is getting interesting. You're finding this so interesting. So it is easier for you to make money because all you have to do is to sell 20 products or maybe the Costa Rica intensive, and then you have the $500, or maybe 100 products of the inner circle mastermind, and then you have your $10,000, or maybe just 10 of the 15K formula, and then you have your $10,000, or just 3 of the Costa Rica intensive, Costa Rica masters, and then you have your $10,000. Think about that for a moment. Alright, so I'm going to log in right now into my Empower Network members area, and I'm going to show you what the whole stuff looks like. Alright. This is what the Empower Network members area looks like. Alright, you can see this is what the Empower Network members area looks like. And I'm going to show you why I love the Empower Network so much and why it is easy for you to make money for the Empower Network than most other systems. Okay, so let's quickly go to Mark Tools, and we'll go to let's say lead capture. Alright, now notice this, we have lots of links here. What does this mean? These are already customized templates for you. They are already customized templates that you can use right now. You see, when you go to ClickBank, not only do you pick a product, you have to register a domain name, you have to host your domain name, then you have to pay someone to design your website. With the Empower Network, it is not so. Once you join the Empower Network, they give you customized lead pages that you can start using immediately. In other words, you don't need to register a domain name, you don't need to host a domain name, you don't need to pay someone to design your website. You can choose to do that, but you don't have to. Let me give you an example. This is just one of my link, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it in my browser, and you're going to see what this website looks like. And I'm also going to copy this, then I'm going to copy one around here. Maybe let me copy this. Okay, all right. Alright, check this out. This is one of the lead pages. As you can see, this has already been designed and set up for me. I don't need to pay someone to design the website. I don't need to register a domain name. Maybe it should cost me like $10 per year, or pay for hosting that might cost me $50 per year, or get someone to design my website. I don't have to. They've already been set up for me in my members area once I join the Empower Network. Are you seeing that? Okay, so all I just have to do is to drive traffic to this website, and I'm going to show you easy ways to drive traffic and make lots of money. And then once I can drive traffic to this website, I can start making money for myself. Can you see how cool that is? Alright, here's another lead page. You can see that here. Alright, something also very lovely and powerful. Okay, already set up for me, including the follow-up courses. Already, including the follow-up courses, all set up for me. I don't have to struggle. I don't have to find a way around it. All set up for me. And then of course we have this. All right, it's another lovely lead page that you can see, all set up for me. Think about that. It's so easy and lovely, right? So you don't have to struggle. You don't have to struggle. So that is the first thing. We set up the system, and for us to set up the system, you have to join the Empower Network program. Okay, you have to join the program. Now they work a little bit different. Okay, they work a little bit different. Now for you to join the Empower Network program, you have to purchase the products. Okay, I'm going to be upfront with you here. For you to join the Empower Network program, you have to purchase the product. In other words, if you come here, for you to sell this product, you must first purchase it. Okay, and that makes logical sense, right? Yeah, it does make logical sense. For you to purchase this product, for you to sell this product rather, you must first purchase it. Okay, and like I said, that makes logical sense. Okay, that makes logical sense, right? It makes logical sense, all right, because they have to also be able to make money to keep their business going. For you to sell the inner circle mastermind, you must first purchase it. Hey, but guess what? Once you purchase the product just once, not only you learn a lot of stuff, all right, but also it means you can sell as much of it as you can, and then you get to keep the whole commission to yourself. All right, you get to keep the whole commission to yourself. Now, also, there are a lot of ways to make money on the Empower Network, and I'm going to show that to you. All right, so but you don't have to start out by purchasing this whole product. Okay, you start out by purchasing the blogging system, at least, which is the $25. Okay, you have to start out by purchasing this, but I advise people to purchase this and this for a start. Okay, I advise you to purchase this and this for a start, and of course, if you're serious, you can go ahead and purchase all of this. All right, because that way you can get to sell the $500 product, you can get to sell the $1,000 product, and of course you can get to sell the $3,500 product. Makes sense, right? So I advise people to purchase this and this for a start. Okay, because if you purchase just $25, it's lovely, but it means you have to sell 400 products every month, and that may be a little bit stressful. But if you have the $100 inner circle mastermind, you just need to sell 100 every month and you have your $10,000, or sell 50 and you have your $5,000. Okay, depending what your goals are. And if you have the Costa Rica intensive, you just need to sell 20 and you have your $10,000, or sell just 10 in a given month and then you have your $5,000, depending what your income goals are. All right, so you have to purchase one of these or more. Okay, one of these or more. And I said start out with the blogging system, and if possible with the inner circle mastermind, and then you can scale up to this. Right, the more of the product you have, the more money you can make, and the faster money you're also going to make. Okay, makes sense, right? That's settled, right? Okay, good, because you're investing into your business. You have to invest to bring money out. You have to invest, and you're investing into your business. So the first thing we do is to set up the system, and I'll show you how to set up the system with Empower Network. So the second thing we're going to do is to drive traffic to the website. I want to drive traffic to the website. Now, there are lots of ways to drive traffic to a website. There are several ways, but I'm going to show you just 2 ways to drive traffic to your website, and they can make you lots of money from the Empower Network. Just 2 ways, and it can make you lots of money with the Empower Network. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. The first way I want to talk about is the 7Search network. The 7Search network, and we're going to go to 7search.com. Alright, this is 7search.com, a pay-per-click search engine. Now, for you to sign up with them, you just have to come here and click the sign up button, and of course, to sign up is free. But I already have an account with them. I actually opened a test account because of this training. Okay, so I'm going to log into my test account, and I'm going to show you how you can drive traffic from the 7Search to the Empower Network, and how you can make lots of money with it. Okay. Alright, so I already have an account with them. Like I said, I have to open a test account, so I'm going to quickly log into the account right now. Alright, now you can see that I opened this test account like I said earlier, and I'm going to quickly show you something. But before I do that, before I show you how you can drive traffic from 7search.com to the Empower Network, I'm going to show you a little test that I did here. Okay, I'm going to show you a little test that I did here and the kind of results it brought in for me. Now, do you know that, for example, you pay an average of $1 per click? Okay, meaning if you spend $100, okay, you can get 100 people to come to your website, because you're going to pay $100 per click. You're going to pay $1 per click, right? I mean, you're going to get 100 people to come to your website. Well, there are other little traffic sources that most of the so-called gurus will tell you about, and I'm going to tell you about them right now. And one of them is 7search.com. Now, check out this test I did. Okay, I spent just $90 and I got 300 clicks. Think about that. I spent just $90 instead of getting maybe 90 clicks, because I'm supposed to pay $1 per click. I got 300 clicks because I was paying an average of 30 cents per click. Think about that, 30 cents per click. $90 brought in 300 people to my website. That's powerful, right? Anyway, with that said, let me quickly show you how you can make money from the Empower Network program. Okay, so here we are at 7Search. The first thing we're going to do is to click the Tools tab. Here we are the tool styles. We're going to scroll down and click the keyword suggestion tool. Alright, this is the 7 search keyword suggestion tool. Now, what is the reason for this? The reason is because before you drive traffic to websites, or you use any advertising company for that matter, you want to know how much traffic they can send to you. You want to ensure that people are interested in that market, right? Now, since the Empower Network is all about people making money online, blogging, copywriting, persuasion, and generally making money stuff, we want to know if 7 search can drive traffic about making money or interested in making money online to our website. Okay, so what we're going to do is to come here, we're going to type a related keyword, okay, and see how much traffic we can get and how much it's going to cost us. Okay, so we're going to come here and let's assume we're going to type making money online. Okay, since it's very related to the Empower Network program, making money online, want to see the number of clicks and the cost estimate, and we're going to click on get suggestion. Alright, here's the result it gives us. Now check this out. Making money online keyword from the 7search.com network alone, they get about 264,000 searches, and see this, the top bid is paying just 36 cents. The second highest bidder is paying 34 cents. The third highest bidder is paying 33 cents. The fourth highest bidder is paying 33 cents, and the fifth highest bidder is paying 35 cents. Guide to making money online. Check this out. It gets about 83,000 searches. The top bidder is just paying 13 cents. Whoops. Why this one is paying 10 cents, 9 cents, 5 cents? Think about that for a moment. Just 5 cents. Now, other gurus tell you to go to Google AdWords and pay $1 per click. But here you can get the same result for just 5 cents, 10 cents, 13 cents. Think about that. And then the list is endless. Okay, the list is endless. Now, like I said, I'm going to be honest with you. The 7 search are not as big as Google, so they might be able to send you 1,000,000 people to your website, but you don't need 1,000,000 people to make money. You just need a few thousand, maybe 1,000 people, 2,000 people, but to make lots of money for yourself, right? So you don't expect 1,000,000 searches. We just need a few thousand people, and we're good to go. All right. So it goes on and on, making money, making online 2,000 searches. This is just 33 cents, 16 cents, 15 cents. Now let's try working from home. Okay, working from home. Alright, working from home. Work at home gets 907,000 search. You can see that the top bid is just paying 68 cents. The second highest bid is paying just 25 cents. We have 18 cents, 17 cents, 15 cents. Work from home, you can see 793,000 searches. The top bid is paying 75 cents, 71 cents, just 25 cents, 19 cents, 18 cents. Can you see that work at home online, 282,000 searches, 45 cents, we have 45 cents here, you have 17 cents here, we have 18 cents here. Okay, work from home business, 223,000 searches, we have 35 cents here, we have 16 cents here, we have 16 cents here. Now can you see how relatively cheap this stuff is? Can you see how cheap and how easy this is? Now think about that for a moment. Now before we proceed, before I show you how to set up a campaign in the 7 search, let's just quickly run some numbers here. Alright, so let's assume we're going to pay work at home, the work at home keyword. Okay, we're going to pay 25 cents. Alright, and we're going to start out with $100. Does that make sense? We're going to start with $100. Alright, so let's assume we're going to start out with a $100 investment. Okay, now we're going to pay just maybe 25 cents to become the second bidder. Alright, the second top bidder, we're going to pay maybe 25 cents to start out with. Okay, 25 cents. And we need we're going to start with $100. Okay, so $100. This means $100 is going to get us 400 people to our website. So $100 is going to get us 400 clicks, okay, to one of the multiple Empower Network squeeze pages, like maybe this, for example. 400 are going to come to this website with just a $100 investment. Now let's assume we're going to have 50% of that number sign up, okay, because definitely not everybody is going to sign up. I'm going to be truthful with you. We're going to get 50% of those putting their name and email to get the follow-up courses. All right, So that means we're going to get 200 people to our mailing list. Makes sense, right? We're going to get 200 people to our mailing list. Now, this is where the magic happens. If we have 200 people to our mailing list, now let's assume we're going to convert 3% of that number, because now they are in our mailing list. We're going to get a higher percent conversion because we're going to be sending them mails off to. Okay, now like I said, these mails have already been created in the Empower Network, so you don't even have to start writing out emails. It is so easy for you to make money with the Empower Network. Now, so we have 200 people, and we're going to get maybe 3% of this number to join the blogging system, which is $25. Okay, which is $25. That means we're going to have 6 sales. Okay, we're going to have 6 sales, which is 6 times 25 gives us what? $150. Sounds okay, right? We started out with $100 and then we're getting out $150. Cool, right? Okay, but that is not all. Let me show you where the real magic happens. I want to quickly show you statistics from the Empower Network, guys. Now check this out. On average, 35% of those who sign up to the basic membership will upgrade to the inner circle membership. 35% of those who sign up with a basic membership will upgrade to the inner circle membership. 22% of the inner circle membership will sign up to the Costa Rica intensive. Powerful, right? What does that mean? It means 35% of this number of 6 sales that we had are going to upgrade to join the inner circle membership. Okay, now 35% gives us an average of about 2 sales. What does that mean? 2 people are going to sign up to the inner circle membership. So we have 2 times 100. That's going to give us $210 plus our initial $150. That gives us $360. So do you see what happened? We went from $100 to $360. Went from $100 to $360. That is possible with the Empower Network. Okay, that is possible with the Empower Network. We went from $100 to $360. Now, so step 1, we set up the system. Step 2, we traffic the system. Step 3, we're going to convert the system. How do we convert the system? We're going to invest our profit back into the program. We're going to invest our profit back into the program. Okay, we're going to invest all what we have into the program. So let's assume we're going to stick with the 7 Search network. Okay, we're going to stick with the 7 Search network, and we started out with $100 and we've gone to $360. All right, so let's assume right now that we have $360. So week 1 we started out with $100. By the end of week 1 we have $360. All right, so week 2 we want to invest this whole money back into the program, and let's estimate how much we can make. Okay, so week 2, $360. Okay, at 25 cents per click, it's going to get us about 1,440 clicks. Amazing, right? 1,440 clicks. Cool. Now, so using the same metrics, 50% of these are going to sign up to our mailing list. We're going to have a mailing list of 720 people now. 720 people. Okay. Now, so 720 folks, we're going to convert 30% of that to join the Empower Network Blogging's basic membership. We're going to expect 21 sales. Amazing. So we have 21 sales here times which is $25. That gives us $540. So week 2 we started out with $360. At the initial conversion we've gotten $540. Already we're in profit, but that is not all. Remember that when the Empower Network starts, 35% of these guys are going to go to the inner circle membership. Now we have 21 sales. If you can remember, we have 21 sales. Okay, so we're going to say 21 times 35%. You're going to give us 7 sales this time around. 7 sales. You're going to have 7 sales times $100. All right, I hope you understand. 7 times $100 is $735 plus our initial $540. Boom, we have $1,275. Did you see what happened? We've gone from $100 to $1,275 by the second week. by the second week. Now that is not all. This is the third week. What can we do with the third week? We're going to invest this whole money back. We're going to convert the system right now. We're going to invest this whole money back into the Empower Network, okay, into our ads campaign. And right now we are sticking with the 7 search, okay. So we have $1,275, 25 cents per click once again. We're going to get 5,100 clicks. So we're going to get 5,100 clicks. Now 5,100 clicks, and we're going to expect 50 people to sign up. It's going to give us about 2,550, about 2,500 people are going to join our mailing list. Wow, amazing. See the growth. Are you seeing the growth? This is awesome. This is by the third week. This is the growth that is possible. All right, so 2,500 folks, and we're going to convert 30% of this to join the Empower Network basic membership. That's 76 sales, okay, 76 sales. So 76 sales times 25 gives us $1,192, $1,192. Now don't forget we had what, 76 sales, so we know that 35% of this number are going to upgrade to the inner circle membership, right? So 35% gives us about 26 sales, about 26 sales. I might need to open up my notepad here so I don't mix things up. 26 sales. So 26 times $100, right? It's going to get us what? It's going to get us $2,600. It's going to get us $2,600. So we're going to have $2,600 here, right? We had 76 sales, right? We had initial 76 sales, which I think was about $1,900. So we have $1,900 plus our $260. We already have $4,560 by the second week. Now, let me say something very interesting. I'm not even including the fact that 22% of that number are going to sign up for the Costa Rica Intensive, which is are going to sign up for the Costa Rica Intensive, which is $500, or 70% are going to upgrade to the 15K plan, which is $1,000. I'm not even including that fact. If I include that fact, we're going to even have way more than this. Way more than this. Okay, I just want to stick with the plugin system and the inner circle membership. I see how powerful this is. This is what $100 can go from $100 to $4,560 by your third week. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so we're going to invest this whole money back once again into the Empower Network program, into the 7 search, and it's going to get us 18,240 clicks. And we expect maybe 50% of this to sign up to our mailing list. That gives us about 9,120 subscribers. 9,120 subscribers. Now 9,120 subscribers, using the same metrics like the previous time, 30% joining is going to give us about 273 sales. Okay, 273 sales. All right, times $25, we have $6,840. All right, I'm going to put that here, $6,840. Powerful. Now 273 sales, right? 273 sales. Now we know 35% of these are going to go to the inner circle membership. That's just about 95 sales. Times $100 is about $9,550 plus our $6,840, and we're looking at about $16,395. Did you see what happened here, my friend? You see how we moved from $100 to $16,395 in just 4 weeks. Is it magical? No, these are simple estimates. Now guess what? What if you end up not making $16,395? What if you ended up making $12,000? Is that not powerful? Don't forget, you just started with a $100 ad budget in the 7-site network alone. And there are lots of ways to drive traffic to your website. Okay, what if you ended up making $10,000? Is that not a good profit? From $100 to $10,000 in just 4 weeks. What if you even ended up making $8,000 or even $5,000? Is that not amazing? From $100 to $5,000 in just 4 weeks. So think about what will happen by the next month if you throw in your whole $5,000 back into ads. The kind of profit you make is going to be shattering. Now, do you see why it is actually easy and possible for me to make $35,000 in 30 days? And why it was easy and possible for me to make over $1,500 in a single day? And why I get between 700 to 1,000 people every single day? It is by following simple and profitable money making system like this. Simple and profitable money making system like this. So what is next? What is next? I want you to join the Empower Network program, all right? Because it's one of the simplest and fastest ways to make money. Now, let me say this before you proceed. Number one, I have a video. Okay. Now, I just showed you what is possible with the 7Sat network, but 7Sat is one of the easiest way. Okay, it's one of the many ways that I have to drive traffic to your website. I have a video that contains about 9 different ways to drive traffic to your website. Easy implementable ways, just like the 7Sat. I have a video. It's worth $200 actually. The video is worth $200. All right, it's going to show you about 9 different ways to drive traffic to your website. 9 different ways. These are simple traffic sources that you've never heard of before, just like the 7Sat. And I'm going to show you step by step how to set up an advert in such websites, in such ads network. Okay, I have a video like that. It shows you 9 different ways to drive traffic to your website, and I'm going to give you the video for free. Okay, the video is worth $200. I'm going to give you the video for free. It's about 2 hours of intensive traffic getting strategy. All right, traffic getting strategy, about 2 hours, and I'm going to give the video away for free. I'm going to give the video away for free. Apart from that, also you're going to get access to my personal email where you can contact me and ask me any question of your choice, any question, and I'm going to personally reply you. Not my support team, but I myself, I'm going to personally reply you and guide you through to ensure that you make money. So what do you do next? Number one, you have to join the Empower Network today. All right, now there's a button below this video. You click it and then you can start out with the Empower Network today. Now, like you know, the Empower Network have 5 different systems. There is $25, $100, $500, $1,000, and then the $3,500. And you start out with the $25, okay, and then immediately I would advise you to upgrade to the other programs as soon as you can, because you cannot sell the $100 product until you purchase it. Don't forget I said that earlier. You cannot sell the $500 product until you purchase it. In the same way, you cannot sell the $1,000 product purchase it. But you don't have to start out with a $3,500 product. When you've made money from the $25, $100, or even $500 product, then you can use the money and purchase the other program. Does it make sense? All right. So what we're going to do right now is, below this video, there is a register now button. Click the button. It takes you straight to the Empower Network program. Sign up immediately with them. When you click this button, you're going to join under my network. All right. So once you join under my network, then I can follow you up. Then I'm going to send you a link that contains my 2-hour intensive traffic getting video that shows you 9 different ways to drive traffic to your website. Apart from that, I'm going to give you a video that shows you a simple way to make at least $30,000 in 90 days from the Empower Network program alone. Yeah, that video is going to show you how to make $30,000 in 90 days from the Empower Network program alone. Okay, and then also you get my personal contacts to reach out whenever you get stuck, and I'm going to personally respond to you. So what you're going to do right now is to click the button below, join immediately. Once you join immediately, once you click the button, it takes you to the other page. You join to the other page, and then you are a member of the Empower Network program, and then I'm going to reply you and tell you what next to do. Okay, so that's what you should do right now. You see, my friend, I know you've been trying to make money online. You're skeptical. You're wondering, when are you going to ever make money online? And that is why I took my time to show you that it is possible for you to make money online, and you can make money today. So the next and the smart thing for you to do right now is to click the button below, join the Empower Network program, and then you can start making money like this, like I've showed you, and you're going to get the other bonuses that I promised. So thank you for sticking around with me. If you have any question, you can just send me a mail through the email address showing on your screen. Okay, and then my support team are going to get back to you as soon as possible. So join the Empower Network program today, and it's going to be one of the smartest decisions you've ever made. Thank you. I'll see you some other time. Kenneth Chooks signing out.